Hey y'all, Phyllis here, southernfrugal.com. Well, I wanted to share with you why I haven't posted this week at all, I don't think. A few days ago, I'm guessing maybe 5 days ago, someone dropped 2 kittens and a mother cat at our house, and they actually came through the back fence and put the kittens up on the step. Now these kittens are, I'm going to say 6 to 8 weeks old. I'm sure they're already weaned. So anyway, we have been dealing with 2 kittens all week. And what happened was, of course, the dogs were at the door, and I cut the light on just as the people were pulling away with the car. And the kittens heard the dogs barking, because they were really barking at the people, because I don't think they realized there were 2 kittens on the steps, and terrified the kittens. And so they ran through the little pickets, because we got a picket fence out there, so space about that wide. They ran through there and ran up under the RV, and that's where they've been living ever since, up under the RV on the holding, I guess it's the gray holding tank. And so today, or tonight really, late, it was already getting dark, we actually saw the mother cat, and she was out there eating. Now I have not seen, there are 2 kittens. One is white and has some dark face and dark nose and a big spot about that big on its back that's dark, and a few, I think its tail's dark. And then the other one is black and has white on it in a similar way. They're kind of the opposite. One's sort of white with black spots, and the other one's kind of black with white spots. And so anyway, a little while ago, for the first time, we saw the mother. I had seen her that night when I opened the door, because she went flying across the street. And then another time I saw her come back, and so I guess she was looking for her kittens. But anyway, the little black cat figured out how to get under the porch, because we've got the lattice work brick under the front porch, and so the 2 kittens can actually squeeze through there. And once they get under the house, of course, there's ductwork under there, so it's much warmer under there. But anyway, the second night they were here, it got down to 21 degrees, and I was just sure they were going to freeze to death, but they didn't. And so they have been living out there ever since. I've been feeding them, I guess, 3 times a day, because that's what it said. And when I looked it up, you're supposed to, kittens that age should be eaten 3 times a day. But then today, for the lunch meal, nor for the supper meal, the little black kitten did not show up, which has us both a little worried. But anyway, we've been working all week with this, and we have found a place that will take them and put them up for adoption. And so I actually went and bought a cage to catch them in yesterday, but I had not set it up yet. So right now we're of course wondering what happened to the little black kitten, and they're very afraid of humans. They will not come out to eat. Now I've got their, I'll show you the videos at the end of this video. I'll just clip them in and also show you what the mother cat looks like. Now today is the very first time we have seen the mother cat, other than that night when she was running, but I'm sure she's been back around to check on her babies. But I'm also sure the babies are weaned. They are eating us out of house and home, really. They just, when I put the food out there, they just gobble it up. And of course I've got water out there too. And yesterday afternoon, I actually was standing in the kitchen doing something, looked out the window, and they were out in the yard playing with each other and wrestling like little kittens do. So anyway, I'm just hoping the black one's going to show up tomorrow morning. But anyway, that's the story. That's what we've been doing, caring for 2 kittens, and now it appears a mother cat too. But I did get the cage, so we're going to get that set up and catch them and see if they can't be adopted. So, because we obviously can't keep them with 2 dogs and one's a puppy. So plus Mr. Bucky does not like indoor cats. We had one, my daughter's cat, from when she was 13 years old. So and that's the only cat we've ever had, and she ended up being an outside cat. She was a black Persian, and she did live to be 17 years old. And anyway, that's the story of what we've been doing this week. Never thought that we would be caring for two little kittens. Now, I don't know what happened to the other kittens, because I think it would be unusual for a cat to just have two kittens. So clearly someone dropped them here that night, and really had the audacity to come inside the fence and put them on the steps. So this week I've been doing some research on all of this, and it turns out that this is very common. People don't want to take their cats or kittens to the pound, as we call it, and so what they do is just pick a house and dump the kittens there, and knowing that most people are not going to watch a kitten starve to death, they'll put out food, and they know that. So anyway, I had talked with several people about that, because of course this is the first time this kind of thing's happened to us, and obviously the people didn't know us, or they would know we had two dogs, and cats would not really work, especially kittens, and especially with Sonny being the way he is. I mean, it would be just a battle all the time for sure. So anyway, I wanted to just bring y'all up to date. Now I'm going to clip on the end of this video. What I was doing was videotaping the kittens through my kitchen window. So you're looking through a window and a screen, but you can see them. And also doing the mother cat just a little while ago. Well, it's still it was really getting dark, but you can definitely tell that she's the mother of these two kittens. And of course she went right in and got right up in the RV where I know the kitten, or at least one of them. I'm not sure where the little black one is, because the black one was the first one that went under the porch, and I would imagine it's pretty warm under there on that one end. And so anyway, that's what's been going on this week, y'all. We're going to use the cage and catch them, and hopefully they'll find a good home somewhere. But that's what we're going to do. We're definitely not going to keep them. So anyway, all right, y'all, let me know what you think, and if you've heard of people dropping and I've heard, let me say this, I've heard of people dropping animals in the country at somebody's farm or something like that. I've heard of that a lot. I just had not heard of it happening now we're in a small town, but still, we've got neighbors all around. I had never heard of that before, but obviously it does happen. So y'all let me know what you think. All right, see y'all next time. Bye for now. Here are two little kittens that someone dropped on our back porch. They actually opened our gate and came in and put the kittens down. And they're really, really afraid. They've been living under the RV and also under our porch here. Even at one point, the temperature was 21 degrees at night, and I was so afraid they were going to freeze, but they made it. They're up on top. They were staying up on top of one of the holding tanks up under the RV. There's no way we could catch them, and even now we can't catch them. They're real cute little kittens, and I estimate they're, 6 to 8 weeks old maybe. The little one that's the darkest black is a little more scary than the one that is mostly white. But anyway, yeah, someone did a very cruel thing, I thought, just dropping them off at a strange house and all that. All right. We'll keep you updated on these two little kittens. If I walk out there, they run under the RV or up under the porch. And of course, there's no way to get them in either place at this point. All right, I just have put out some food for them for their last meal of the day. I'm feeding them breakfast, and it's canned food, and evening is canned food, and right in the middle of the day I give them some dried food. Let me move this back. Yeah, so they won't come out until I leave the area. Then they come out. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how we can catch them and get them sort of tame to human beings or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's a pitiful little thing, but they're apparently, they came this afternoon. They came out from under the RV again. They're staying up under that holding tank, I think. Anyway, it's all insulated up in there, so I guess it's warm, but sometimes they're under the porch. Anyway, we're going to have to see how this is going to go. All right, it's another day, Monday morning, and I went ahead and put even more food out this morning, and one of the little kittens, that little black one on the right there, came out from under the porch, and the other one came out from under the RV. But anyway, they are absolutely growing, and let's see, it's been about 5 days now, but they're still very leery of people, and they scurry back under the RV or under the porch if we come out. So we're going to have to figure out a way to catch them and get them acclimated to humans, and then we're going to try to find them a home. Yeah, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I guess I'll end up feeding them under the RV tomorrow, I guess. Anyway, we'll keep y'all posted. I think this is the mother cat. It looks like the one that was put out that night when they put out the 2 kittens. Anyway, that's what it looks like. I haven't seen the little black one today, and this is the first time I've seen the one that looks like the mother. The white cat has got a spot that's similar to the markings on this cat. All right, y'all. We'll continue.